responsible, I'd say, especially most tech firms, because of innovation. E-waste is as a result. It did not catch up as fast when we were still innovating and coming up with all these cool products and the cool gadgets. But also, there is also an opportunity to leverage technology. For instance, at Oracle, I look at it, and listening, initially I had thoughts about what I was going to say, but after listening to everyone, I'd look at it from three ways. One is to make IT more sustainable internally, right? So the first thing would be, as an organization, would be first look at yourselves, right? Over and above just having a circular economy or a closed loop, the first thing is to refuse IT or technology that does not align with your sustainable strategies as a company. Then now, after refusing and realizing that, you know what, sieving out, and these are the people that we want to work with, the tech firms we want to work with, the next thing you need to look at is, okay, fine, we've refused, we found the people we want to work with, now reduce consumption. And this is with regards to now looking at our business models. When we look at R&D, are we building or are we producing products that are modular and granular and have a long lifespan, right? And the next bit after that is also now looking at extending. We fixed our strategy, we fixed our models and our value chains, our suppliers. The next bit would probably be, how do we extend this to the rest of the organization, right? Because I can tell you, even internally, a lot of teams just think that e-waste is not really something that we need to think about. We just go out and we sell the tech. And we're always coming out with version 12 of 2 of 3 of 5, 2023, there'll be 2024, etc. So the rest of the organization, and I'll say also what everyone has been saying, it's a cultural thing. Everyone needs to know this is what we're doing. We need to know what our goals are, what our sustainability goals. For instance, we've said as Oracle, it's net zero by 2025. It's ambitious, but it can be done, right? It's also making sure that we walk the talk. It's not just about putting things, otherwise we will be accused of greenwashing. So that's traceability, and being able to verify the information that you're giving is also very, very critical. And then now that we've extended it, we've put it out, the entire organization understands it. It is working now with third parties, working with our customers and helping them understand also what tech brings, helping them be more sustainable and reduce the waste. So e-waste would be more about, where do I put these things? But I would say, how about we just turn off the tap, right? Because that is what is supplying the e-waste. Manage the tap. Goes back to the first point, manage the processes, have a support structure. Not everything needs to go end of life immediately. And if it does, how long can it be supported, right? So for instance, if you have, let's say like an Oracle database or whatever it is, how long can I support this product without having to go back and ask for more budget for the next thing? So that's where I'd see IT. I could talk about all the cool tech that we can leverage, but the first thing is to fix the structures.
So we use products that are highly recyclable, with a target of being 100% recyclable by 2025. Okay, 60% by 2025 and 100% by 2030. So those goals are real and they are stretched, and we are continuously looking for partners to see how we can, what materials are the right materials to use. We can't always be waiting on the government, on regulators to come up with these grandiose policies for us to do what we need to do. Because sometimes government is also late to the party. So if we keep saying we're going to wait for government to come up with a decarbonization plan, they're going to give us policies, manufacturers are going to be penalized if they don't do this, here is the law, it could be 10, 20 years from now. And so I think for me, where I sit right now is just challenging ourselves to look at those gaps and those opportunities and enforce them without waiting for the policeman to come running after you.
We are encouraging recycling and reuse. So for that reason, we have what we call replacement for life. So for example, the Carrefour shopping bags that you get in the shop, if it gets old, it gets torn, it gets spoiled, or you can't use it anymore, you bring it back to the store, they will replace it for free. And that's how we are encouraging reuse of these bags. Same with our e-commerce bags. First of all, the packaging is recyclable, which we encourage, but we also encourage you to return it back to us through the rider who delivers to you, and you will be able to recycle it and put it to better use in terms of circularity. We are also enhancing our packaging in the various sections. So if you'll notice, our bakery section has reusable packaging for the breads that we store, and I think we're the only retailer doing that. And then also we have phased out as well single-use plastics in our deli section. Our butchery section has foam packaging, so that we are just ensuring that we have biodegradable materials that then are not churned out to the environment and more harmful. But in essence, we are also encouraging recycling, reusing, and sustainable packaging. There's a lot more we can do, and we are in conversations with our suppliers or partners that can be able to assist us in that. But we are heading, it's a step in the right direction.